Bronny James' game is starting to resemble LeBron more and more every day, and you won't believe how much he dropped in his recent game overseas. Now, of course, Bronny James being one of the most impressive guards we have seen in the senior class, and him currently playing overseas, he just took things to a completely another level. This dude exploded for 25 points and 3 steals, or even caught a body and dunked on someone. I gotta say, man, he is starting to look like LeBron more and more nowadays, and I think for sure this dude is a top 10 player. Just the way he's scoring, being aggressive, and finally being on a team that actually relies on him to score the ball, I think is really what's changing things for Bronny James. He's just overall taking the game in his own hands and getting things done. Now, unfortunately, his squad did lose, but I gotta say, each and every game that I've seen this dude play so far, it looks like he's continually improving and finally starting to put the pieces together to make him look like arguably one of the best guards in the country. Now, just a couple months ago, people would have called me crazy for saying that Bronny James was going to be one of the best, and even I've said it time and time again, Bronny is by far much better than people like Mikey Williams and even his brother Bryce James. When people said Mikey Williams was much better, we have to remember the difference between highlight reels and players who actually have a shot long term of developing overall and really being solid players in the future, which I think Bronny clearly did. This dude worries about developing over the long term game, which clearly, man, he's having a coming out party because the way he's been hooping has been going crazy. Now, what's even crazier about this game is this dude only played in 3 quarters, which means he dropped 25 points in 3 quarters. And if you even think just about that efficiency overall, man, things are starting to look scary. I'm not gonna lie. Now, LeBron even went on Twitter and reacted and was just in shock with how crazy Bronny was going. And even Skip Bayless, a famous basketball reporter, said, "Hey, Bronny, impressive, but your dad would have dunked it left-handed. You sure got away with it, though." I'm gonna be honest here, man. This is nothing new for Bronny. You have grown men hating on him, which really is just a place, and he has to get comfortable with having the spotlight on him because someone's always going to feel or criticize a certain way or a certain thing that he does. But at the end of the day, man, this dude is hooping. He's probably going to ranking is probably going to shoot up, and for sure, now we just have to wait and see where he decides to take his next steps. But if you think he's overrated still, man, I'll let you be the judge. Now, did you know Bronny James just showed interest in this school, and you won't believe what LeBron had to say about it? So click this video on the screen because Bronny for sure is going to this college.